Hey honeys, hey. This is Honeybee Cooking and I am your host, Honeybee Cool. And today I'm going to the twins' birthday party. It's twin boys. They're 13 and I'm going to make some empanadas. There'll probably be around 50 people there, maybe around 50 people, with all their friends and all us adults. It'll be an adult party, really. But anyway, I'm gonna make some empanadas. I have all my ingredients right here, so let's get busy. We like to use ground turkey. I'm not a big fan of beef, but you can use beef. I just like ground turkey. It digests better in my system. Okay, we have the empanada wraps, and these are, there are 10 in here. Empanada wraps. These are the small ones, okay? And I have bought 3 and I had some left over from the last time I made some. We have cilantro, onions, plenty of garlic, red pepper, and green pepper. We're also going to put a little white rice in it. We'll mix it all together, but you'll see how that happens, okay? So let's get busy. Got my nails done. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? Okay, just sharing my life. Okay. So we're going to dice these up. We already cut up the ons. So we're going to dice up the red peppers and then the green pepper. Rinse that off again. I didn't put them in the food processor because I didn't want it to be too small. I want to be able to see the pieces. So we'll just dice these up real quick and make it nice. And that's enough, so these can go back. We already did the garlic, and now we just have to do cilantro. Empanadas are a Caribbean dish, and because it's a Caribbean dish, we are going to add some sazon, some jerk seasoning, a little bit of curry powder, my basil flakes, can't leave home without them, some garlic, and then we have everything else all chopped up nice, so we're ready to get started. Okay, so here's a pot with just a little bit of oil in the bottom of it, just so it doesn't, the turkey meat doesn't stick. And we're going to add this first. I'm going to add some seasoning. I would say that's 3 pounds of ground turkey. So I would say about a 1/4 cup of the island spice. We're gonna add some jerk seasoning, just a little bit over the top. plenty of basil flakes. Y'all know I don't play when it comes to my basil flakes. And we'll probably add more later. And although we have garlic, you never have too much. Always use some granulated garlic. Okay. We're going to add 1 pack of the sazon. We may add another one later, but I can't guarantee that. And we're just going to let this brown. Just let it be. So the meat is almost cooked. So since it is almost done, we'll start to add our spices in. That's the garlic, fresh garlic. We'll add in our peppers. Give it a little stir. It's okay if the onions go in as well. Don't that look good?
Get suggestions as you write. Perfectly placed punctuation.
And more savings than ever. 9 out of 10 people enrolling qualify for financial help to lower their costs, and many pay $10 a month or less. Health plans include free preventive care, coverage for prescriptions.
Okay, so we have one part of our dish minutes from being ready to go to the next step. Okay, this will simmer down here for about 10 minutes. And then we can start to stuff our empanadas. I don't think I'm going to add any cheese. Look at that big piece. It's okay. Somebody will be happy with big onions. Alright, so we're going to let that simmer down. We're going to cover it and make it go a little faster. And turn it down. We're not going to add the cilantro until it's almost done. And then we're going to add some rice and then we'll start stuffing. Okay, so let's see. I don't know how long it's been, but it's been a few minutes. Looks good, doesn't it? And that's pretty much enough. Okay? The vegetables are tender. The meat is nice and flavorful. What I've done so far is I did taste it and it's really good. I'll taste it again, and I did add a little bit of rice. The rice is like a fuller, something to give it a little bit more, to stretch it. I got a lot to do. Okay, so just to stretch it. So we're gonna taste it again. I made this rice today. I'm gonna keep it for the rest of it because it's a lot, and make some shrimp fried rice tomorrow. That was so good, so good. So good. Okay, it's missing one thing though. Oh, cilantro. So we're just gonna throw a lot of it in there and save some, decorate. when we make the platter. And of course, with the cilantro in it now, we have to taste it again. And we didn't put that much rice in because it's a meat dish. You know, the rice is just a fuller, you know, to make it, you know, stretch a little bit. It's a good stretch. And I was gonna have some fried rice tomorrow, so. And taste. Fantastic. I mean, you can eat this just like this. Alright, we're good. Okay, so over here, we're gonna get started with making our empanadas. And it's only me, so although I have probably about 8 or 9 of these, it's only me. I have different sizes. This is a small one, or medium-sized one, I should say. That will fit these perfectly. The key thing is not to overfill. Okay. And I bought the ones that have some color on them, not the white ones. I like these better. So I put a little flour so it doesn't stick to this. Okay. And I should have dried this out. So it's nice and dry now. You put this in like that. Fits perfectly. And then you get some of your filling and you fill it. And we want them pretty nice. Okay. Not too big, but pretty nice. And then you just close it up and press. Be careful not to press too much on the back. And take it out nice and gently. And there you have it. It's perfect. I saw something on the internet the other day to where you can, it's a stand-up one and you put 2 in at a time and just press and go. I forgot what site it is on, but I am going to check that out. Okay. You never know. And you just don't want to overfill them. Because if you overfill them, or if you don't put these in sort of evenly, they will, you know, not be even and be a hot mess. And the reason why I'm pressing this like this at the top is because you want it to close and not reopen when you go to the fryer. Okay, see how it gets stuck in there? So you got to be very careful. Okay, but nicely pressed. You can do it with a fork as well. You don't need this. You can do it with a fork. Should I show you? Yeah, I'll show you. You're my peeps. You're my honeys. Okay, so. You have to make sure it's in the middle. And you fold it over. And you press down with the fork on the edges like this. All the way around. And I just make sure it's nice and sealed because you don't want it to open up in the fryer. There you go. But as you can see, these are a little better. Okay? but you can do it with a fork. So no excuses. Okay. So I'm not sure how many my fryer holds, so I'm just going to do 4. And then we'll call it a day. See? Nice. Okay, let's go over to the fryer. So we're at the fryer. I've had this for a couple of years and comes in handy. So nice and hot oil. It's been on for a while. Let's set it at, I'm going to turn it up a little bit because we're frying. I didn't want to start smelling it. In the meantime, I have my pan ready to when they come out the fryer, okay? But in the meantime, I can show you this while this all heats up again or gets hot to the degree I want it. So this I got for Christmas from one of my co-workers, and it is on the beach. All you have to do is add vodka. And then it comes with a little strainer, okay? And you have yourself a martini. There's some dry fruit in here. Of course, some sugar. So it's going to be like, I guess, a sex on the beach type thing. So I'm going to have this. I don't know when, but I thought it was really cute. Thank you, Karen. She also gave me a mug. Where's the mug? Okay. You see that on both sides? Grandma, because I am a grandmother. Okay, and it says, my favorite people call me grandma. Okay, on the inside. I thought this was a really cute cup. I'm into cups. I buy a lot of beautiful cups all the time. Guess I'm going to have to start buying some martini glasses. If this is good, we're going to buy more. Okay, so the light went off on the fryer, so they're ready to go in, and I'm going to place the basket up here so I can lay these in. I'm only going to put in 2. I don't know what's going to happen. Okay, you see them frying? I needed that for the cauliflower the other day. But I don't bring this out often because I don't fry a lot of food. Now watch, I be frying a lot of food. Oh, look at that, look at that. It's coming out nice. I'm just gonna give them a few more minutes. Okay, they look done. So we're gonna let them drain a bit. And I put in the one that I did with the fork, and I put in one that I did with the press. And we just let them drain a little bit. And we're gonna put them on here, and then we're gonna let them drain on here, and then when it's time to go, the party is not until later, when it's time to go, I will probably heat them in the oven for a few minutes, because we got an hour or 2. Very nice. This is the one that I did myself with the fork. And as you can see, it's nice and crispy. Okay. And it's held together nicely. Okay. And here's the one that I did with the empanada press. Nicely sealed. Okay. Nice and crispy. Looks good. See you in a bit, because I'm gonna get these things done. So there you have it. They're all done. I made 30 of them. I have a couple of more in the fryer. So now it's about presentation. And I'm thinking I'm going to cut them in half because there's only 30. I don't know how many people are going to be here. It might be 50. The way we roll, it's usually a lot of people. So I'll cut them in half, and this way everybody can at least get a taste, along with all the other food that's going to be there. This is not a main meal, so you don't need a whole one. Here you go. They do look good, don't they? Yes! Yes, 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 yes. And yes, my shirt says blessed, because I truly am. So we're going to do a little taste test, of course, as we always do. And I'm not going to take from here because that's for the guests. I do have one over here. Here we go. So good. Great flavor. You can taste very slightly the curry, which is good because I didn't want it to be a curry thing. It's just a slight taste of curry. You can definitely taste that it's a Caribbean, it's a Caribbean empanada, because you can taste also the jerk seasoning and the sazon and the onions and peppers and everything. It is so good. Wish you could taste. So I'm going to finish this up and get ready for my party. So good. I'll finish this off camera. So be sure to subscribe, like, and if you like what you see here, share. We'd love to have you. This is so freaking good.